Hey everybody, this is Matt Bergman, and I want to share with you 5 best practices for creating engaging screencasts for students. All right, so first of all, what exactly is a screencast? It's a screen recording using your computer or device screen, your webcam, or both simultaneously. Now, we use screencasting to create tutorials, to create video lectures, uh, do meetings, uh, create announcements, provide student feedback, or one of the most popular, flipping your classroom. So if you flip your classroom, that essentially is you're giving a lecture, students are watching it outside of class, and then they're coming into class to discuss it or apply that knowledge. So it's a great tool that you could potentially use. Tip number 1 for creating good screencasts is select the best tool for the job. So you want to consider what screencasting tools are available, who your audience is, and know some of the features that are out there. So if you have a Mac, a free tool that you could use is QuickTime. Screencastify is the program that I'm using right now through my Chrome browser, or you could use a website like Screencast-O-Matic, and Loom is also another really good tool as well. Here's an example of Loom. Loom has a circular picture of your using your webcam, and you can move it around whatever you want. What's great is the free version will allow you to record up to 25 free videos. You can see the presenter's face, and students can leave comments or emoji reactions at different points in the video. So it helps open up discussion for you. Idea number 2 is plan ahead. So introduce your lesson and activate prior knowledge, and it might be helpful to have some sort of outline. Good rule of thumb is to make videos that are short, sweet, and to the point. The 6-minute rule is sort of the sweet spot with videos, creating videos no more than 6 minutes long. And if you have to, split them in half. Now, if you have older students, you can generally get away with 1 minute of video per grade level. So for example, if you have 12th grade students, about 12 minutes is max for a single video. Here's an example of how you might want to organize content. Having an introduction, talk about key point 1, 2, and 3, and then have a conclusion where you review your objective or question, and then having some type of an accountability. Other things you may want to consider too is logistics. So where are you going to post content? YouTube's a great platform, or Google Drive, that you can upload to because it has automatic closed captioning. You also have the question, how will we get content to students? You're going to put it on your learning management system. Are students going to access it via QR code? Are they going to go on social media? So how is that going to work? Idea number 3 is creating cues and visuals. So showing your face has been proven to increase engagement with videos. Kids want to see your face. People want to see each other's face and see the verbal expressions. Also, utilize annotation tools. So on Screencastify, you see right here that I have annotation tools like this. And I can quickly clear my screen, and I also have other mouse features as well. Zooming in and zooming out is extremely helpful, or using a cursor enhancer like you see here off of Custom Cursor. It's a Chrome extension that you can change your cursor into a Ninja Turtle or even Popeye. So one of my favorite tools that you can use to represent things differently or use different tools is Flipgrid. Now, Flipgrid has traditionally been a discussion tool, but they recently launched a new feature called Shorts. If you go into Flipgrid and you launch Shorts, you can record a short as you see here. Okay, I can toggle through and see my camera. So here's my camera right here, and I have some different options at the bottom. So if I only want to record my voice only, I can simply do this, and I can go right here for different effects and have a whiteboard if I'd like, and I can go in and use ink as well. Okay, so recording my video. So let me go ahead and record my video. All right, this is my sample video. I have an ink tool right here, so I can do that. And here's my little smiley face. All right, now what I can do is hit next. My video is finished. I can go ahead and hit confirm, and now it uploads my video, and I am ready to share it. Now, how I share it, I could do a variety of different things. Is I could post it to Google Classroom. I could copy this link and put it in another learning management system. Even give me a QR code that I can use as well. So those are some great tools to represent things differently. Idea number 4 is to think with accessibility in mind. So creating video tutorials for parents, especially if you're in a remote learning situation, can be helpful, or a hybrid learning situation. And record instructions for assignments. Maybe include frequently asked questions. And so one of the ways that you could possibly use this is if you wanted to record instructions or how to do a homework assignment, you could use Screencastify during class, upload it to YouTube, and even publish a QR code of that video so that students can then go ahead and actually scan it with their mobile device. Now, how might you do that? So let's say, for instance, that I'm on YouTube. Okay, so I go to YouTube and I have this video right here. This is a really good video, by the way. Okay, creating a QR code is extremely simple if you have Chrome, because you can click right here on your bar and you can now click right here and download this QR code, pop it onto your Google Doc so that students can scan it. Or just simply, if it's an electronic copy of an assignment, you can simply just copy and paste the URL. All right. So doing that can be extremely helpful. Automatic closed captioning is extremely helpful. You can turn that on simply by going to the bottom of your screen and pressing the button. Or making sure that you don't have any distractions in the background, like background noise, making sure that you use a microphone, and even recording in a carpeted room can actually absorb sound. Okay, so and you could even think about how you size things. Record with some of the standard dimensions out there, like 480p, 720p, or 1080p. When we stretch the screen around, a lot of times what it can do is it can actually pixelate things, and students might not be able to see what you're trying to show them. Use the pause button if you need to go to another screen or take a break. And your webcam position often matters as well. You see how my webcam is sort of looking face level? That's extremely important. Instead of looking down at students or looking up, it can be extremely distracting. The other thing too is scrolling. Scrolling can actually be distracting to students. So a tool called Smooth Scroll can help you actually scroll down smoothly without making your students sick or even distracted. All right. Idea number 5 is increase engagement, because we know that just students just watching videos doesn't mean they're actually watching the videos. Um, Students actually in Snyder's study in 2014 found that they just mindlessly watching videos is what most students do. So how can we actually make sure that students are engaged? One is showing your face, but two is keeping students accountable. So how can we do that? There are all sorts of different tools out there to do it. For example, maybe you have a reflection afterwards. Students bring questions to class the very next day in a flipped classroom model. You could even do a Google Classroom quiz, a Kahoot quiz. And one of my favorites, this is called Edpuzzle. So what Edpuzzle does is it allows you to take a video and embed questions along the way. They could be multiple choice, open-ended, or even notes. Students then have to answer the question before they can go on to the next part of the video. They can't fast forward ahead. They have to answer the question, which is a really neat tool. So you can look for existing videos, such as YouTube videos if you'd like, or create your own, and it's very simple. So Edpuzzle is a great tool to do that. It's a free tool. You can see right here that I can go home. I can see all the videos that are out there, and I can use existing videos as well. I'm going to simply go to my content. I'm going to upload a video or create a video. Let's say, for instance, I want to find a video on fractions. It's this simple. I can simply click on this video. Now notice, there is a video right here with 9 questions already. Maybe I want to use that, and I want to use that in my section right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to assign it, and I can go through and I can assign it. I can also edit my videos as well. Let me go back. I can go ahead and edit that. Just go ahead and I'll do this one more time. So I'll do fractions. All right, so I'm going to go right here and I can edit this video. And as you can see along the way, here are the different types of questions. I can edit this and make it my own. So Edpuzzle is a great tool to keep students accountable. I'll have a tutorial on how to use it in a little bit more detail, but this at least gives you some ideas on what you can do for screencasts.